On to the next game. Hello!
Welcome to another episode.
So, Cornback Kings Talk. This is a week in a nutshell. Let's get started. And let's hop into this week for real. Kings lose 3-0 to St. Louis, and like this camera angle, it's going downhill, as in their season and their right side. We looked great in the first period. Strand came in for Dowdy, became a little Matt Royish as a stay-at-home steady Eddie guy. And then I believe it was Perron, it could be Cairo, I'm not 100% sure, don't want to saw the replay. Sean Walker goes down, and it looks bad. So your opening night lineup on the right side, 2 of those 3 are now down with injuries. Not to mention your top prospect in Quentin Byfield. You just got outplayed, and St. Louis is starting out really hot. They still haven't lost a game, either in overtime or in regulation. So what else is he going to do? Well, what you do is you play your next game better. You score more goals, you have a sense of urgency, and I believe Winnipeg is also a pretty good team right now. And they're dealing with some COVID issues. Every team's dealing with COVID issues, but what else is there to say? Kopitar still looks good, even though no one scored last night. I think having Kachev and Kaliev on the second unit is actually a good idea. It's just terrible that your 2 blue liners that were kind of offensive thinking are on the MN, and I think Cal Clegg is coming up, so he's the guy that could improve, and I was kind of shocked that he didn't get taken by Seattle. So that's it. On to the next game. Good. See you at the next game. So before the Winnipeg game, Rob Blake announced that Doughty's out 8 weeks and Walker's done for the year. And it's a really big blow, especially for Walker. He was showing signs of being something more. And then as for Doughty, it's just really unfortunate that your highest paid / best defenseman is gone. And there's nothing you can do about it. And Twitter's having fun with like, oh, give us all your people are giving your legs or something like that. It's very cool. Now let's go to Winnipeg game. Kings lose 3-2 to Winnipeg. I feel like this team should be better. Granted, they've been hurt with Byfield, Doughty, and now Walker. But I like the fact that Kupari's chipping in some more, and I've been liking his presence. He's quick, and he's assertive, and he's been doing all the right things. But can we have both Kaliev and Kachev in the lineup? I feel like that'd be kind of interesting. You have a sniper on at least 3 or 4 lines. And I'm glad Kempe and Kupari got goals, their first goals of the year. But they just faltered, and it reminded me of that Dallas game that we recently had. And Montreal's next, and they've been struggle bunny for recently, but now they've found some footing. Get the move on and start scoring more goals. It's the yearly bugaboo, but you gotta be better. Quick cannot stand on his head. Same with Peterson. Granted, the defense is humbled, but you can use the excuse of injuries for so long. It is no longer an excuse. Who's going to be the surprise out of nowhere goal scorer that we need? Is Arvidsson going to light the lamp? Who knows? On to the next game. Kings win again. Well, for the second time, I think. Yes, definitely. They beat the Montreal Canadiens 5-1, and it was a total team effort. Cal Peterson did his job. Goals were scored both on the power play and off the power play. It's still very good. Everyone did their job. And I'm really liking the Kupari Kaliev on the power play. It's a youthful energy. It's really good. They have a chance today. Leash Anderson is back, and he's playing with Lardy, I think, because I'm not sure what's his role going to be for this year, but in the preseason they have great chemistry. And Kachev is down, and hopefully he comes back up and do pretty well. I kind of want to see Clegg in defense, even though Holy is the veteran, and usually Ty goes to the veteran, but I just want to see some new youth on the blue line. Granted, we have youth in Bjorn Fluten and Mikey Anderson. I believe Buffalo's next. They're not the cellar dwellers as we've known, so let's just hop in and see how that game goes. Kings win 3-2 against Buffalo, and not a bad day to end the weekend right as Halloween is here. I do like the infusion of youth and the stepping uppingness of the young guys, especially on the blue line and up front. And I think, like I said previously, I think Kupari and maybe even Kaliev are here to stay. And hopefully Clegg is too. I noticed that Velarde's now on the COVID list. This is as of today. When I upload this, that can change drastically. And also, I think Arvidsson is on it, or Healthy Screen. I didn't understand what was going on. So go on Twitter, go wherever, and look it up. But they held their own against Buffalo. And Buffalo, without their captain, who's disgruntled and could be on its way after a possible grievance, you never know. So it was a good weekend. I like how when you're in the moment of adversity, you stand tall and you stand your ground, and you learn from your situation. That's it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy Halloween. If you're on YouTube, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, be part of Notification Squad, and share the link. You know how to do that. If you're listening to the audio, thank you. If you're on Apple, Google, Deezer, Spotify, any of them, thank you. Just 5 stars, rate and review, and share with all you people. That has been a week in a nutshell. I'll see you in the next week. Goodbye.